want to inform you how a helmet doesn't actually prevent an athlete from suffering a concussion. All right, what is a concussion? A concussion is a traumatizing injury of the brain hitting against the skull. As you can see in this diagram, it shows the brain hitting against the skull going forward and backwards. Concussion mostly occurs from the violent motion of the neck when it snaps back from receiving like a big hit in a football game or something like that, and it hits the skull from the neck moving in a violent motion like so. Some symptoms of a concussion. You can be nauseous, you can faint, have a headache, memory loss, or drowsiness. Actually, in high school, one of my friends suffered a concussion, and we thought he just got knocked out one, but he came back from to the sideline. He actually could not remember any of us. He couldn't remember our names or our coaches' names, and he had to go to the hospital. So he had a pretty severe concussion. Next, just a video of some concussions that have occurred. As you can see in the video, like I said before, concussion occurs when the neck moves in a violent motion. Like when that receiver got hit, his neck flew back, and that caused part of the concussion, but another part that causes when his head actually hit the ground. From the force of the hit, it actually caused like a big hit on the head from his neck going back and hitting the ground. Hits in NFL have been very traumatizing to many of the athletes that have played. As you can see, like in that picture, many hits occur to the head, to the body, and they all are concussion-causing hits. Some of the hits have been compared to many car crashes that happen onto the field. And not only do the hits cause concussions, but when the player's head hits the turf, that can also cause a concussion. Not every team has turf, so say it's a cold game and a team has a grass field, the field would be harder to play on. So when you fall, it's like a harder fall onto the field. All right, helmet technology. Many producer helmets have been trying to come up with new technology to make the game safer, make their helmets more safer for the players. As you can see on this helmet here, this is a newer type of helmet. Not only do they have the pads on the inside, but on the outside they have absorbers. And what they say they do is, like, say you get hit here, it's supposed to absorb the hit and spread it along the head, not just in one part, so it's not such a crucial hit onto that point of the head. They're supposed to reduce concussions. They have worked a little bit, but players still receive concussions by wearing these helmets. And other sports have been trying to duplicate this type of design, like our lacrosse helmets. You can see, pass this around. But they also have many absorbers on the top of the helmet that you can see. And not only do they have absorbers on the top, but on the inside, they started to put more foam into the helmet, so it makes the helmet more comfortable. And when you get hit, it takes less of an impact on the player's head when they get hit. What helmets can actually prevent? Helmets can actually prevent against scars, bone fractures of the head, broken bones, scrapes, and bruises that can occur. But there is still no helmet out here today that can actually prevent a concussion from happening to an athlete. So until then, players will still receive concussions from playing contact sports until there is one.